Hey guys, how's it going? It's a little bit of a different video, but I'm gonna be talking about having my first Xbox ever as a PlayStation fanboy. Reasons I've never had an Xbox. Let's start with that. PlayStation has just always had my heart for mainly the exclusive titles. I mean, the first console I played on was a PS2, right? And the first game I remember playing, and okay, I was born in 2004, but my parents had all the old stuff. Like, I played on Nintendo, Super Nintendo, 64, GameCube, PS1, PS2. Like, I played all the old stuff before playing any of the newer stuff like the PS3 or anything like that. The first game, like the first few games I remember ever playing, and I have these out. We have the original God of War. That's like one of the first memories I have of a game. Also have the Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Rings. I remember this game a lot. Like, I wasn't good at it at all, but you know. And it's funny because most of these still have the old GameStop used stickers. Yeah, those are GameStop used stickers, and I still have some of the receipts in the cases for some of the games. And Ultimate Spider-Man, I played this game so much, but those are the first few games I can remember playing on the PS2. Put those back on my shelf if they want to go back up. Okay. But yeah, that's kind of like how it started, was my PS2, and then I played Shadow of the Colossus, Ratchet and Clank, Jack, Crash Bandicoot, all the like games like that. And you know, you couldn't play those on Xbox, and those games were just insane to me. Like, I loved those games. I knew about Xbox, but my parents never had one, so like I never played it. In about 2008 or 9, there was an original Xbox at a garage sale. I remember it pretty vividly. This guy was selling an OG Xbox with Halo 1, 2, Red Faction 2, which I already had played on the GameCube. And then they also had like Far Cry 1 and 2. They had some like other stuff, I can't remember exactly. Black, which was like a first-person shooter. They had a few Tom Clancy games. I don't remember what they were called because there's so many to begin with. I'm trying to think what else. But that was basically like it. Mostly like shooters, I guess, on the Xbox is what we got for that thing, which I never played on the PS2. I mean, I played Medal of Honor and the old Call of Duties, but I didn't like them. Halo 2, now that was special. Me and my little brother split screen on that game. Some of the best memories I still have to this day, and it's just insane. Then the PS3 came along. We got the PS3, and that's when I really started to fall in love with gaming, was the PS3. We had they had the remasters of Shadow Colossus and Ico. We had God of War 3. We had the PSP games. So God of War, Ghost of Sparta, Chains of Olympus. There was also more Ratchet and Clank. There was Uncharted, which was huge. The Last of Us came out at the end of the PS3's life cycle. And then there was like other stuff like PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. They also, like, the feeling of the PS3, like the home screens and everything were just so special, and like they just felt different, you know. And I still think the PS3 had the best interface to this day, probably. It had a vibe, you know. But, you know, then PS4 is where I spent majority of my teen/childhood years. So let's see, the PS5 or PS4 came out in 2013, right? So that means I was 9 years old when we got the PS4 because we got it on release day, the original fat PS4. And when I tell you I played the living crap out of that thing, holy fuck. That thing sounds like it's so loud. Like I don't dare turn it on ever again. Like it's in its box right now and it's sealed away. I feel like if I turn it on, it's gonna blow up. Like literally, it's so bad. Then later on, I got the PS4 Slim. That was the first PS4, the PS4 Pro Slim. Like not the one that's set in a 3, but the 2-stack one. I have that set up in a box away too, so I'm not gonna like go grab it, but you get the idea. That was the first console. I didn't pay for it entirely, but I paid for half of it, and my grandparents helped me pay for the other half. That was in 2018 or 19, I want to say. I think 2019. But that was, you know, so for the last 4 years, I've been playing on PS4. And then, you know, finally, you know, after 3 years, because you could not get a PS5. You couldn't, you tried so hard, and on scalpers buy everything. You kind of get a PS5, but, you know, finally, and this is where stuff comes into play. I finally got the PS5, and this is the Spider-Man 2 Special Edition. Let me show you the other side. This thing is a beast, and the PS5 is insane. Probably like my favorite console of all time so far. And this console is actually crazy. Like, the PS5 is insane to me and all that, but I was, you know, got my taxes and I was like, you know, I have never tried an Xbox. Like, I had the original Xbox when I was like a little kid. I skipped the 360, never touched a 360 in my life. To this day, I've never touched a 360 before. I've played on my friend's Xbox One before. He let me play a Sea of Thieves on his account, which is one of the only exclusive games I think Xbox to this day has a good grasp on. Sea of Thieves is amazing. What they've done to Halo and Gears of War, from what I've seen, is horrible, and one of the reasons why I was like, I don't want Xbox, because it's like, when there's exclusives on PlayStation that are console sellers, and Xbox has like, there's Halo, but it's not as good as Halo 2 or 3, why would I buy it then? Because like, it's just like, nothing like sold me on it, because like everything I could get on Xbox, I could also get on PlayStation most likely, and PlayStation has the exclusives, and I've had PlayStation my entire life, so it's like, why switch? But you know, the other day I was like, I don't want to get a gaming PC because they're too expensive, like, to play it. Like, I don't want to spend $2K right now. So I was like, you know what? I've never had one. Let's get an Xbox, you know? And I was like, I really think that, you know, it could be fun, because it's like, I wanted to play Power World really bad. And I have been playing Power World. That thing is awesome. I love it so much. And I wanted to play Sea of Thieves for myself, and there's some other stuff that, like, backwards compatibility wise on Xbox that PlayStation doesn't have, and it's like, I'm not gonna play these games on my PS3. I'm just not. So let me show you what I'm working with. First things first, this is the controller I got. The purple, I got it because I always have a purple controller. There's my PS5 purple controller. Here's my Xbox purple controller. And on last generation, I also had a purple PS4 controller. But I've always had purple. Then I also got a black controller with the console, but this thing, pretty cool. Let me click that. So this is the Xbox I got. Shit's fire. Just like the normal base one. You know, it's like whatever. I mean, it's whatever. Sitting right next to, you notice I have a theme. I really like black consoles. The black is really good. But Xbox. So this is what I'm working with. Modern Warfare 3, my favorite Call of Duty. I am going to buy BO2 eventually. Minecraft, because, like, of course. Roblox, Power World I've been playing. Liza P I've been playing. Rayman Origins I bought. Most of the games I have are from Game Pass, which I did purchase. But, let me go to my games. I'll show you what I like. But Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie, cannot play that on PlayStation. The Bard's Tale I have on PS2, but, like, I was like, it's free, so I was like, you know, why not? Dead Cells was free with Game Pass. Minecraft Legends, I haven't tried it yet, so I got it with Game Pass. Goat Simulator 3 with Game Pass. Fallout New Vegas, my favorite Fallout. Game Pass. Monster Hunter Rise. Oblivion 4 is my favorite Elder Scrolls. Skate 3, stuff like that. And I'm gonna get, like, Sonic Adventure 2, and some other stuff like that. Also, if you guys want to add me, this would be cool, right? Sesti Cheber, like the cheese guys, like the cheese. I haven't really played with anyone yet, but yeah, that'd be cool, right? But yeah, that's what I'm working with right now. And all I gotta say is, I've been having a good ass time. The controllers are really weird to get used to, but it's not that weird because, like, I play on the Switch. Like, I've been a Nintendo fan too. I've always had the newest Nintendo console. So having the analog sticks in that format, I'm not as weird with. But so I just getting used to the controller is kind of weird. But being able to play backwards compatible games like Sonic Adventure 2, all the Sonics, the old Call of Duties with the servers up still. If I go on my PS3, I could play MW3, but no one's online. Like, there might be a couple of people, honestly, but with Xbox, you know, they're smart. And if PlayStation doesn't end up doing this in the future, then they're missing out, man. And it's like, I can also get so many old games that I love and play them on one console. I don't have to go plug in. I still have my OG Xbox, but, like, I don't have a 360, so it's like, if I want to play a 360 game that is an Xbox only, like, there's, like, I have PS3 games, but it's like I don't have the entire collection, so there's, like, some PS3 games I don't have that this Xbox I can buy and download, and most of them are always on sale. I noticed, like, all the Call of Duties are all 50% off. It's like $10 for a Call of Duty, and then it's like Rayman Origins was $4, and it's like Sonic Adventure 2 is $10. I mean, yeah, they're a little bit more than I would want to pay for them. It's like, you should be selling 360 games for, like, $10 is okay, but anything over 10, I'm like, I don't know, man, I don't know. But I think, as a PlayStation fanboy, I really do like the Xbox, but I still like the PlayStation way more. I like the controller, I like the format, and I like the way it works better. And to me, it feels more smooth, but that could be the placebo effect. But I'm just saying that's what I've seen, but I still really, as someone with both now, I can say there's nothing wrong with Xbox. I just don't like their exclusives compared to PlayStation. They know what they're doing. That's why they have way more console sales in total. You know, it's like their exclusives are where it's at. And yeah, but I guess as a review, the Xbox is worth it in my opinion, but I would definitely go with the PS5 if, you know, you're not looking for specific things. But I know, I figured I've never had one. I'll try it out and see what I've been missing. But yeah, I think it's worth it. I mean, I would prefer a PS5, but that's on you. That's on the people. But yeah, that's the video, and I'll be making more videos soon, but I just wanted to give some feedback on what I think. You know, it's pretty cool, Xbox. So now, when I say I like PlayStation better, I can't be biased because I have both. But with that said, that's everything, guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one. All right, peace.